we're gonna see the 45th Chess Olympiad 2024 live stream here of the match of India versus China. This round is round 7, and the previous rounds, overall rounds are 6 played, and India wins all the rounds. And now this is the round 7, and there is a new hype for this because upcoming World Championship match between Liren and Gukesh uh, coming, and that's why everyone think this time match between Gukesh and Liren held here, but this is not held here because now currently Gukesh play the game between VE and the is the lineup for the India versus China match between both of them at, and here is Gukesh from first board and Arjun play in second board, Hari Krishna play third board, and I think one game is over here, so I'm late, so that's why I'm sorry for that. But let's see the game here. Now we see the first game here, Gukesh versus VE. So let's start the game from beginning. This is the um, match between Gukesh D and VE. So let's see. Gukesh from here is white. So I show you the previous moves of both players. So let's start. So Gukesh start with e4, then we play c5, then knight f3, we gonna in analysis mode. So this is the Gukesh versus VE match of Chess Olympiad 2024. So here the moves of his game. Game continue, but I show you the previous moves here. So first Gukesh started with e4, then we play c5, then knight f3, and here comes a d6, and then knight c3, then knight f6 by VE, then bishop e2, then e5, bishop c4, then bishop e7, d3, knight c6, bishop g5, double zero, bishop cut f6, bishop cut f6, then knight d5, bishop e6, queen d2, a6, double zero, then b5, attacking the bishop, and here comes bishop b3, king h8, a3, rook b8, h3, g6, and this is the last move of black here, and overall moves are here is 14. So here the moves the Indian shows that it's knight cut f6. You see here that the chances of winning or losing is not too much for both. It's draw position. It's 0.13 draw position, but at the end game, this position can change or chances will also change here. So I show you the next moves. What here we play. Knight cut f6 comes here, and after this queen cut f6 and bishop cut e6, queen cut e6, and c3, king g7, rook d1. Sorry for background noises. Now let's go. We see the game here. After g6, currently Gukesh not play the move here, but we see here that knight cut f6 is the next move come here with white. Let's see what Gukesh play here. We are thinking that this time Dingley and Gukesh match held here, but currently Dingley not playing startup or playing lineup in China team. So this is a disappointment for us. But let's see the World Championship tournament, sorry, World Championship coming, and that time Gukesh shows Liren. This match continues. Now let's see his teammates' matches. So next match we see here is Arjun Irigesi or Bu Xianggechi. So let's see his previous moves here. So we all know that Arjun currently uh, on 6 matches he wins in chess Olympiad. So here moves of 21 moves already held here moves here. So let's see the moves of first Arjun play here is e5, the knight f3, then knight f6, e5, d6, knight f, the knight d7, triple where the opposite are amazing. So this was going to be a next level here. So after triple zero, knight f6, bishop f3, rook e8, h3, bishop d7, rook rook c5, then bishop g5, then h6, bishop cut f6, bishop cut f6, bishop e4, queen a5, a3, rook ab, and here queen goes to queen f4, then d5. Here the chances of winning of Arjun is increases here. D6, then b4, then rook cut x. So yes, c cut sorry, b cut c3, b cut c3, and queen c3. It's proper a draw position or black winning position. Minus rook d6, then here cut with queen cut a3 check. So this is the last move of black here, and now Arjun's move, and here the comes there is queen d2, then king a5 check, then king e2, bishop b5 check, king d1 again. So this is a draw position, proper draw position. If Arjun do a mistake, then it's a losing position for him, but proper draw position. So now let's see what move Arjun play. So currently Arjun not played the move, but I think he goes to king. So let's see what it is. Now we see the other move. So for that distance, I don't know that thing. It's an app problem that he shows that advertisement. I'm showing so that's the cost for this. So sorry for that. Now let's see the case again. So Gukesh play after g6 is c3. So he plays c3 and he plays bishop g7. So let's see this position what so here. So he is another draw or winning position for black here. So here the knight cut f6 is the best move for white, but let's see what Gukesh think here. So currently the moves comes bishop a2 or Either queen e2, queen e2, pawn push of f5, then rook fd1. So this position is now on the side of VE. So let's see what Gukesh play here. So Gukesh taking time here. So now we see in the Hari Krishna Pental game with Wang Yue. Both are 2600 players. So let's see his game here. So total moves play is 21. So let's see from starting. So it is a e4 played by Wang Yue and Hari Krishna from black. So after this, Pental play e5, then knight f3, knight c6, then bishop c4, then bishop c5, then 0 0, knight f3, f6, then d3, d6, c3, a6, then a5, a4, bishop a7, knight bd2, then 0 0, h3. So Wang Yue play a proper line of this game. So after this, knight b e7, rook e1, then knight g6, d4, h6, bishop b3, rook e8, bishop d7, and then b5, knight f1, bishop d7, knight g3, then c5, a cut b5, a cut b5, bishop e3, queen queen c7, then d cut e5, then d cut e5, knight f5, bishop cut f5, e cut f5, knight e7, then knight d2, knight d5. So this is the last move of black here, and you see here the position is not currently a position to say that who wins, but it's a plus for white of 0.28 or 43 position or a draw position for that. So after this, white plays here is queen f3, knight cut e3, rook cut e3, then rook goes to rook d8, knight e4, c4, knight cut f6 check, g cut f6. So these are the moves of from here. So let's see what happens after this. So let's continue, and here we see again the Gukesh came here. So after Bishop G7, what Gukesh player is not currently played by him. So let's see what Gukesh play here. So you see this chess Olympiad, and now you see the games of super GMs like Gukesh, Praggnanandhaa, and Arjun Irigesi. So you see here it's a e4 move. What uh, the beginners starts from every game he play from starting. So this is a learning for me or also for those who started with the e4 that you played various versions of e4, but e4 is a that move that if you focus on that opening is a dangerous for anyone. So if you change your playing style, it's good, but e4 is a that opening that creates a attack and defense game properly there. So if you play or learn from these GMs, it's help in your games also. So please focus on these games. These games are amazing for you. So here in chat, Arvind Swami, hello bro. So I also you hello bhai. So this game gonna continue. Let's see Arjun's game here. So what I said you before that king queen cut a3 check, and here comes with king d2. So again he check with queen a5. So after this I think he goes to king e2. So let's see what he plays, or if he goes to king d1 also, what we see in the analysis. So currently Boozigam is playing good here because you see it's a draw position, proper draw position. And Hari Krishna Pental matches some position is said to be a side of Wang Yue, but it's a middle game, and the middle game is most important part of a chess game. So let's see what Hari Krishna Pental play here. So those who see these games, please focus on the middle game also. I'm not going to say that it's for higher rating or higher ranking or higher player, but those who started for beginners, or it's continue with new ideas, who searching for searching for his game for the middle game. But if you play a good opening, it's good, it's starting well. But when you goes to middle game, the genius of game starts there. So it's important for all of us that we focus on middle game also. Sorry for that because I am outside currently, but this match is amazing between India versus China because both are the top seated. So that's why I saw and live here. So what when you focus on middle game, this is for beginners, not for seniors player or higher rating player because not too much for their they know well what he play, but beginners is good to see this, that how these GMs are playing in middle game. If you play opening well, you just reading or focus on opening, it's good. But if you not focus on middle game, this creates not good thing for that player, because I see many young players that he play opening well because he know the opening is that e4 e5 knight f3 knight c6, and he just read that opening well, so he play. But when I see that if you change that move, he just got blank there. So it's important you to that in middle game you focus also there. So now let's go for again that's, so let's see again the Gukesh game. So here play the Gukesh, the move of bishop a2 there. So again this position is draw or either a minus position, sorry, a good position for black here. So here after bishop a2 f5 comes, and b4, then a5 b cut a5 queen cut a5 rook f b1. So this position is also a draw position, either a winning position for black. But let's see, it's Gukesh, so he can change the match here. And currently this player or a game in a middle game. So now I not say that who gonna win, but all the games here plays are on draw position, either Tantal or Arjun Erigesi game. So currently not played by Arjun here, so he focus on that move. Let's see what here Arjun play here. I think I am on slow because of net here, but let's see what Arjun play here. So king e2, either a king d1. So what you think, what Arjun play here? So if you know that what a good move come, please comment here that Arjun goes to king d1 or king e2 or either a new move. Arvind Swami, can you know the move what coming here? If you know, please tell me that because you are only who commented here. So here the Wang Yue played the move of bishop e4. So again this position is equal either plus for black. So here the move comes with the knight cut e3, then rook cut e3, then rook a d8, rook e2, then c4, then queen. So currently the move by so after bishop e4, knight cut e3, what I say, then rook cut e3 and rook a d8. So what I say by both of them, and here is a move of queen c2, rook e2, or many moves comes here. So let's see what Wang we play here. So let's go for the Gukesh game here. So after bishop a2, we play here a move of f5. What I say here. So this is for Gukesh here or not? Let's. So here you see the position is draw position. But after this move, Gukesh player with b4, then a4. Here comes two moves. It's a4 either bishop cut, sorry, b cut a5. So what do you think? So I continue with the b cut a5, then queen cut a5, then rook f t1, bishop go back to bishop g8, knight g5, then bishop h6, so then h4, queen on d8 again goes to, then rook db1, bishop g2. So the position continue with draw. So let's see what here play. So, uh, a request from Rishabh Patel that he wants to see the match of Prague. So I tell you that Rishabh that the Prague match is draw. But I saw for you. So let's see. So you see here that Prague is from black and Yu Yangwu is from white. So I saw the game of Praggnanandhaa versus Yu Yangi. So let's see. So the first move of you play is d4, then d5. So if anyone who play to like d4 or d5 moves, you see this game, it's good for you also. So after this, c4, then d cut c4, knight f3, knight f6, e3, e6, bishop cut c4, c5, double zero, knight c6, queen e2, and a6, rook d1, b5. So here comes with amazing move of you that he played d cut c5, then queen goes to queen c7, then bishop d3, then bishop c5, then a4, b cut a4, rook cut a4, then double zero, bishop d2, bishop b7, rook c1, then queen d6, rook d1, queen c7, rook c1, uh, queen d6, d1, queen c7, or I think this is a repetition, and that's why this game is gonna to be a draw. So you see, Rishabh, that the game of Praggnanandhaa versus you, and it's a draw. So this is the first match that gave the result of a draw. So both India and zero point 0.5 points. So let's see and focus on others games. So if you want to see that why this game is draw, wait a minute, I show you that why Praggnanandhaa and Rishabh, sorry, why Praggnanandhaa and you game is a draw. So again, we comes to the analysis session. So we see here that move is a draw. I think this is not a chance of draw, but he do a purposely that he wants a draw, because here the Indian says that it's not a position is to be draw, because it's a draw either a win position for white, but Pragnanda thinks that this position is draw. So what the motive of both of them, I don't think that is a win for him, but Another fact comes here is that it's a team game. So I think whose position is good or whose position is bad, but I think this game is intensely playing a draw. So let's see and focus on others games like Gukesh and Arjun and Hari Krishna Pental, because this game is important for the team perspective. So let's see. So let's see the Gukesh moves, what he play after this. So after f5, Gukesh goes to knight g5 first. So he not play the move of b4. So after this, what say we see in analysis that bishop uh, g8 is played by VE. So again, uh, Gukesh goes to e cut f5. So now let's see these moves are good or not. So the position is uh, bad for cookies, because engine said here that it's a winning position for black, because it's minus plus and minus 1.14. What engine said here that cookies lose game. So where the bad move comes, so I think knight g5 is good, not too much bad. But e cut f5 is a bad move, because you see here that it's a minus 0.89, minus 1.14. The position is not much good for the cookies. But after this, what chances here is g cut f5, then rook ae1, a5, f4, queen d7, queen e2. So this position gonna be lost for cookies. But if we doing not see these moves, this ends the game. So I think Gukesh play a bad move here of e cut f5. What the intention of Gukesh? I don't understand. Because he goes to open a setup for a good attack from black. Let's see Arjun match. So after check, he goes to again on king c1. So I think this match gonna be a draw because you look the difference between both rating here, but this is a team game, so I think both goes to a draw because if anyone do a wrong move, it's not good for their team, and the position said that this game be a draw. So we see here that the Prague and you from China draw the first match, and now again a draw positions come here between Arjun and Boo. Zingyas Z's. So let's see. That's why he's both top seated team shows there why he or his team on top two ranking, because you see here that it's the first time in this 45th chess Olympiad that Indian team are going for two draws here in matches. So I think Arjun's game gonna be a draw. Let's see the Hari Krishna Pental match. So we see here knight rook at e3 and rook comes from a d8, and what I see queen c2 here, then c4, rook e1, then rook d6, knight f3, then rook f d8. So this is the last move of Hari Krishna Penta. Let's see what the position said here. So this position is again a draw or either a good position for black, but not too much satisfied for that. But it's g3 after this move. Queen b6, rook f1, knight d7, rook a d1, then knight c5, rook cut d6, queen cut d6, king g2. So this game gonna be interesting. So all games are after this move. What we see in the engine that uh, G cut f5 comes here, and after this f5. What the move comes? I think he misses the move of rook a e1, but let's see what the next move played by VE. We also know VE is an amazing GM who also win the previous tournaments, and now we see that the position is too much that for Gukesh because the position is minus 1.21. So this is the bad news for Indian team that Gukesh is currently in a minus position, but what the chess game shows that anyone can back at any time. So if Gukesh wins it, this match is amazing. So continue this to see this game. I come in 1 minute. So what do you think? Who's gonna win this game? Gukesh or either VE? Let's see the Arjun game. If India wins here, it's a great opportunity for us that we win a gold in chess Olympiad, but it's too early to say that. So here the Gukesh moves here. After f5, black goes to c4. Then Gukesh play d cut c4. So let's take analysis. So he continues in a minus position because he goes to minus 1.50. So it's not too much difference, but is a difference for a GM because they want to accuracy. So this is not good for Gukesh. He continues in a bad position. So if Gukesh loses here, it's all about to goes to Hare Krishna Pental, and that position is either a draw or win for Hare Krishna. Let's see the moves of. So here comes with the Wang Yu. Time pressure is not too much, but it's gonna to be 5 minutes, and Hare Krishna get the 32 minutes. So let's see the moves here. So after rook d6, knight rook. So after rook fd 8, Wang Yue play here is rook f1. So let's see what moves this shows. So now a good chance for black here. So what the move is? It's knight d7, then rook f d1, then knight f6, rook cut d6, rook cut d6, knight cut e7, queen e6. It's knight fork. So I think it goes to pawn, queen cut, knight goes to pawn push. So Hare Krishna Pental game gonna be in a in game after exchanges, but I think Hare Krishna Pental is the most important game here because Gukesh is currently in a bad position, but what the result is, so I think I focus on both game because I think Arjun game and it's currently why not played. I think this because of slow game. So I think the result comes or coming in sometimes, but Cookies and VE game is too dangerous for India. So you see here D cut c4, then B cut c4, and then bishop cut c4, then E cut f5, then knight goes to knight f3. So let's see what the position. Ho 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 ho! That's why I said this is a chess game, and that's how the game is just change in two moves. What a game! Look here, it's a minus 1.28 or 136. So this is a losing position for white. But after this move, nothing changed. Bishop cut c4. But he just do like what Gukesh in previous move when he cut f5, and now we again match this a draw position or a good position for white here because he cut the pawn of he cut f4 and it's an isolated pawn here, and here the knight f3. So Gukesh know that he come back here. What a comeback! Look, that's why this is a learning for us that game change in any time. So don't lose your hope in the middle game because the middle game is a game who change any game. It's a losing, but currently in a good position. So now after this, it's a rook e8. Again, he goes to bishop a2. Then rook e4. Then king h1. Then knight e5. b4. So currently not damaged for a white here. So if Gukesh continues in a good position here, it's a great for Indian team because he come back. I show you why. Look at this position. Look at this position. It's a minus 1.39. What Indians say here. But after this move, b cuts c4, bishop cuts c4. Here comes with knight a5 and bishop a2, then knight b3, bishop cut a3 and rook cut a3. And here the attacking position for black. But he misses a chance and he caught the pawn. What's going on in its mind? What a game, what a game. Cookies. If he wins, it's amazing. I also upload his full video, a full match video after this live stream. But this is learning for us that how anyone come back at any time, and that's the proof for us. But it's not the final ending position for Gukesh. It's continue. So let's see if Gukesh win here. Why not this position shows here? Let's go for the Hari Krishna Pental game. This is also an important game for Indian team. So after this, what I say, knight d7 is good, and I think rook f d1 comes here. So Indian team is in a critical situation that because of not Arjun but Prag draw their first match. So it's a pressure or a position where teammates do to win this game or either a draw. So I show you that Arjun's game is a proper draw. If anyone wins here, it's a miracle for both of them. Because I show you. Look at this position. It's a draw or not? What do you think? If anyone wins here, just show me. Just show me some moves. If you know. If you knew here that Arjun's or either his opponent moves here, the moves here, what do you think? It's a queen, obvious queen a1 check, then king d2, again he goes to queen a5. So what next for you? Because if anyone lose this position, either black, the game change here. I show you. Just look, check. What is you want to best move for here for black? If anyone you of who see this live stream, can you say that what is the current a best move from black? Either queen a3 check, please. Just tell me. Just tell me what the next move for black if you want to win here. Because I said that this position is draw. No one. What we play? Nothing. Look, anyone moves this. Any move, any move. None of this move. If anyone move, just look. What you do here? Nothing can black moves here. So Arjun is in a good position. He black continue to winning chance. He gonna be lose. So Arjun game is I think a draw. But let's see what the result comes here. So Gukesh after this move, various moves play. So after bishop cut a4, sorry c4, e cut f5, knight f3. Then he comes ve. He comes with knight a5. It's a one move back. So he goes to bishop a2 again. Then he comes bishop a3, bishop cut a3, rook cut a3, sorry b3. Then knight cut f5, sorry knight cut f4, queen queen b6 check. So he's go for a pawn. Look what we see the position. It's not bad for Gukesh. Why the moves are important to and at this time? I tell you that he calculated the move correctly, but he moves first e cut f5. That's a bad news for him because first he goes to knight a5 is a good or a best move for there. Look, the position is minus 1.4. But let's continue and look this position. It's a draw, either a good position for white. So what the next move is rook f2. Then he goes to rook b8. Then rook e1, rook cut b2, rook queen cut b2, queen cut b2, rook cut b2, rook cut b2, rook goes to rook e8, then he comes with h6, then knight goes to knight h5, sorry h4, rook b5, and knight knight g6 check, then he goes to knight f8 check, knight rook cut f8. So this position is good for white. So it's a not bad match for Indian team. So what I say, look at this one. Rook f2 and then rook b8. So if he continues with this move, I think it's gonna be a draw or either a win for Gukesh. So it's an amazing comeback for him. I saw you. What I said here, it's my uh, position or what I said. So look, this is a Gukesh versus VE game, and this is the losing position or either a good position for uh, black here, because you see here is a minus 1.18. So here you see knight a5 comes. This is what I faces in current time, because I gonna play international FIDE rating tournament in Nepal, gonna be in previous days. So when I play with a rated players like 1650 or 1800 players, so I face this position and I lose, because uh, you see here it's knight a5 and then goes to cut f5, or either many more thing continues, because this position is proper win. Just like I play with 160-50, and something what I face is that when I gonna be check at that position first, but I don't do that check, and another move comes. What I think that he comes, but after that check he comes. But that position is losing for me, and I lose that game because of that move. So this thing is important for your games. So I faces, that's why I tell you, and you see the proof. So, and that tournament, what I play in previous in Nepal, a FIDE reading tournament is not good for me. But let's see in chess Olympiad. So if Gukesh win here, amazing for Indian team. Look, what the accurate moves? He played not rook d1. It's rook e1, I think. But he goes to rook d1, I think, good move. So it's a draw position, or either a winning position for white. So after this move, he play the move of rook cut, cut, exchange, exchange, rook goes for pawn, pawn. So I think a pawn up is here, but the position is not said that. Why the game result? Oh, let's see the game of Hare Krishna Pental. Oh, sorry. Where am I? He moves too much. So look, even even what I said before of analysis. So he goes to knight c5. So look, the position is good for black. So now rook e2. Then I think Pental loses the position. I think he goes to knight d3 and g3, queen b6, and he continues to the draw position again. King g2, b4, c cut b4, queen cut b4, queen c3. What he do? He again goes to a position where a draw, but it's a middle game, so I don't think it's early to me. Let's say that who wins a draw. So I think the results come. I think result comes with the two match only. Not can. I think Arjun and Boo game is a draw. That's why not so here. And the position is what I showed you, that that position is properly draw. So I think it's a repetition either or something. that. So let's see. So round seven not. Sorry for that, but it's continue. So now this is the deciding game for India versus China. Two most important game for both of them. Who wins, who lose, not say too early. Because Gukesh come back with a amazing position of VE, and now Hari Krishna Pental in a good position, and when you come back again, so both positions are in a critical position for both of them or all of them. So I think both teams focus on this game is much important. So who wins, who lose, let's continue. If Hari Krishna Pental wins and Gukesh lose, then again a draw position. Not a draw position, both team get the same point. So that's not good result comes. But if Gukesh and Hani Krishna both wins, it's amazing for Indian team because he uh, beats a top seeded team of chess Olympiad. So now not played by the move of VE. Let's see, queen cut b4, queen c3, then queen c5. So this position again in a draw or either a white. So this continues. So these games are amazing. If you see this game, that's good for entertainment for chess players, chess world. But if any one of you who see this game, so please go for analysis and analyze these games. So if you analyze this game, you know what the time the best move comes. So it's important for beginners if you see this game because these games gives you a best move for that position because sometimes in middle game this positions comes. So if you only see this game, it's good. But if you go for chess.com, any platform you go now, we see this game and analyze at that time. So it's good for you also because not what GM plays. Why the difference between a simple or beginners or 2000 rated player or 24 IEMs? What the difference is? Just these difference, the accuracy. Because if a beginner's play, he know also the opening of e4, knight f3, Italian, French, and many more, Daigo piano, and many more opening. But what he lack, the accuracy. Because Yam's accuracy here is amazing. Because at the accuracy point, the difference of both of us is that. So this is not motivational, but you focus also on your game, because this game helps me in my previous tournament when I play in Nepal, and when I analyze these games, I know when I play with 1800 rated player, because I draw with them, but I win that position, but I lose in game. Not lose, I draw this position in game, because that's of my foolishness. So let's forget that. Let's focus on Hari Krishna and Pental game. So you see, you see now that what I tell you in previous analysis, that he cut rook cut b2, queen cut b2, queen cut b2, rook cut b2, rook cut d6. So now the game gonna be interesting. So I think after this he goes to either rook a5 or bishop cut c3. So both games gonna be in game. So let's see who gonna win. So you see, it's a good case versus V in that position of the game. So after rook at d6. So here the V goes to a5, and rook goes to rook at d8, and he cuts the pawn. Bishop cut c3. So let's see, this position is good for white or black. So it's not too. So here is a knight d5 for attacking to the bishop to pin. So he, I think, goes to rook b1, then king f2 for not attacking. Oh, sorry, rook d1 for pinning the knight. He goes to knight uh, d5, rook at d5, rook at c4, 5, f5. So I think again this position gonna be a draw, but let's see. So Hari Krishna Pintal matches in a amazing position. So after queen c5, bishop cut d4, d3, then c cut d3, queen cut c6, bishop cut c5, rook cut e5, and now the move of black. Let's play bishop d5, rook b5, bishop f5, then rook d1, then d2, king f1, then king f8. So both positions of Hare Krishna and Wang Yue and Gukesh in a draw position, I think. So let's see, it continues. So both players waiting or thinking about the move, because in an in-game it's important for to play a accurate move, because if anyone do a bad move here, it's a loss for them, because this is not a position where anyone wants to lose. So both position in a Gukesh game is interesting game because look this position. A rook is good, but a double bishop versus double knight. How? Now the position in a amazing way. What I said in, I tell you in the previous analysis that he goes to knight d5 or he goes to rook b1 check and king f2. Now he goes to rook d1. I confirm. So Gukesh game gonna be in a in position. So let's see who gonna win. So this is the in position. So after this move, he goes to king f2. So this is a exchange, and what a position. If he goes to rook at g8 check, king cut g8, the knight cut c, knight cut c3. Then if you see, it's a bishop at end game, but this is a rook, so it's important for this. So if you not played well here, it's a loss per black because it's a position where you focus, because some player think he is a losing position, but it's not losing, it's a draw position. Let's how these GMs show you. So let's move the moves. Knight b5 for protecting that pawn. So rook a2, then 2, so g3, king g3, then check with f4, then king at f5, sorry f4, rook at g2, knight e5, rook c2, pawn push with h4, king g7, knight d6, rook a2, knight c4, king g6, king g4, rook g2 check, king g1, again king sorry rook a2. So it's gonna be a draw, proper draw. So I think Gukesh versus VE match gonna be draw because it's a double knight. If rook exchanges with that knight, it's a draw. Either it's a pawn up. So this game is critical. If this game is good for what? Let's see. It's a rook c1, then knight goes to b5. So the position now currently it says that it's a draw, either a win for white, but it's important in this in game because you is in a position of a pawn down and not a pawn down, pawn equal, and it's a piece. So if you sacrifices any pieces, what do you do? So currently he wants to be in a protection mode or a defense. So I think Gukesh versus VE game gonna be draw. So let's see. Now we're gonna be see the Hari Krishna Pental game. So now currently Hari Krishna taking time. Look, here the moves comes. After rook d6, bishop d4, then knight cut d4, rook cut d4, rook b5, what I said. Now the move of d2. So again a draw position. So two draw position comes here. So that rook d1, kings come out, king f8, pawn push with g4, king e7, rook b6, rook f8, rook f4. So if you play this, knight comes here. So again a draw position. So here is the time pressure also for Wang Yue. So this gonna be in for ending position for Indian team or India versus China match. So I said you the results because Prag and Zing match gonna be draw first. Then Arjun versus Boo gonna be again a draw. And now it's a Gukesh versus Wang Yu and Hari Krishna versus Wang Yue. So in this game also looking for a draw, but let's see what in an game. So after this, black moves king f7. Ho ho ho! So now the position in a good position for white. So it's a plus movement for white. So if Gukesh continue here, it's a winning position. So what I said, but because it's a two piece and it's knight, so at the end of the one knight back, so it's a draw. But if the pawn cut it by this pawn knight, this is dangerous. So that's why rook in a protection or a defense mode. So you see it's a 0.66, so it's not too much, but if any mistake we can do here, this is an in for VE and he lose, because not a position where I think cookies lose, but it's a chess game, so anything is possible here. And Hari Krishna Pental game is also an amazing position here. Oh, another move comes here. So after this, he goes to rook b5. Hari Krishna goes to rook c4 and rook d1 by white. Then rook c2. Then king f3. And here is a g5. So here the moves of if he cuts, not too much impact on this game, but he pushes the pawn of b4, rook d7, h4. So many moves comes here. So let's see what the game tells at the end. So look, back going in a time pressure. It's a glitch, I think, because it's not a time to lose, because it's a glitch. I think it's a glitch that Wang Yue lost his time. But you see here that it's a 1 minute. Look, it's a Gukesh match and it's a plus. So after this move, king f7, Gukesh goes to king e2, what I see in analysis. Then king f6. So now king goes to king e3, king rook g1, rook d1. So it's about to be a defense and attack. So this game gonna be interesting. Now let's see. So after king e2, he goes to rook d3, and let's see what the next move. It's about to knight b5. I think it's a draw. It's waiting to anyone mistake here, but the position gonna be in a draw position. So wait a minute. I think it's a glitch. So that's why I'm gonna to uh, search on others place that its game is over. So welcome back again, and I'm not another uh, to know that what the result is. You see here, it's a India versus China round seven. That the first two game is a draw of uh, Praggnanandhaa and Arjun. Both games are draw. That's why India and China both get 1 point, and that's why both of them are a top seated in a chess Olympiad teams because you see how intensely or intense gameplay here. So the first is a VE game, you see here that Gukesh in a good position or not too much, and you see here this position is a draw. But here also on chess.com said, so now we on a 29 minute, and so it's attacking on a rook. So the intensity of these games is amazing. You also feel here that uh, uh, both games, Gokesh and Hari Krishna Pintal games, also important for India in this tournament or India versus China match.
We've got a square on the board, highlighted in red, with some big question marks on it. So I'm wondering if we've just seen something really dramatic. Looks like a draw.
So we're gonna see the game of Wang Yue or Pental. So you see here that Pentalina also a draw position. What's going on? I don't think that. I think India versus China match gonna be a draw for both team. That's a classical. That's why we wait. I saw you the moves of both of them. Why this game gonna be a draw? Because no one in a position that win. If anyone do any extra thing here, it's gonna be a mistake. So I think all of them gonna to be a draw position. So that's why he gonna be a draw. So he play because of anyone can mistake here. So look here. Ho 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 ho. I think black gonna be mistake here. So this position said that Gukesh has a chance to win this game, but uh, it's important to know that this is a Indian. So mistakes are coming here, but let's see what Gukesh play here, because this is a up position for him. So now Gukesh taking time. Now we see the Hare Krishna Pintal game. So after the move of uh, G F cut G6, Hare Krishna Van play here is a rook B7. So what we see in analysis also that move also. So this game is also a draw position. I think today is a chance for with it, but he not played here. It's taking time. So now Hare Krishna moves its rook to rook f8 check. Now let's see it's a good move or not. Yes, this move is not too good, but not too bad, because this position is said to be a draw. If it goes to knight, sorry, king e3, this is rook check. This is proper draw. It's a 2 or 2 to 4 move or 5 move. forbidding us to continue with a draw. So again he goes to rook c1. So it's a game of Gukesh and VE. Now currently is a game of battle for India versus China, because I think these games affect the result also, because currently India solely lead in this chess Olympiad because of China loses his game previously, not loses because of Ting Liren lose. It's a position where China gonna be in a second position now. So here is a Aniket Nagapure. Gukesh will win. Yes, bro. Gukesh wins here. Why not? But it's important to see here that this is a position of draw. If black gonna be here to mistake, it's a win for Gukesh, because you see here it's a two piece, but it's a knight. So it's important to see here that if here it's continue, it's gonna be a draw. But this is a position where anyone can mistake. So the chances of winning of Gukesh is high. So cheer for Gukesh also. Gukesh. And also cheer for Hari Krishna Pintal, because that game is also important. So please don't forget Hari Krishna Pental, because his game is also important for Indian team. And what you see in this ad, that is not from me, or not I promote that. It's a app that I use who also ad at that time. So I am sorry for that also. But Hari Krishna Pental game is the most important game here. Because if Gukesh's position is a draw position, we also know. But if Hari Krishna Pental game is a winning or losing, it's much impact on Indian team. But his game is also a draw, or either a Wang Wei in a good position, but 0.13 is not too much. So let's see. It's time taking, because this is a in game and both of the players is on 23-minute or 20-minute plus, so he takes time. So now you see after rook c1, Gukesh goes to king e3. Let's see it's a good or not. I think it's a good move because you see, Aniket, that this position is a good. So here the chances of winning of white is too much. Oh, Aniket, I think this will be draw. Yes, bro. Uh, that's why I show you. If you want, I also analyze this that how this gonna be draw. Because you see, look, it's a knight double knight. It's well, good position. But if exchanges or a pawn ending, that knight is a draw position for white. Either because a rook in a position where he would be a defense more than attack. So it's a position where he not want to connect that pawn with king. So he do to attack at g2 or h3, and that's why it's good to see here. Because at the time if he attacked both pawns, so at the time of queen promotion he sacrifices rook, because at the end if you get a double pawn at that time, it's a position where black can win. So this gonna be a draw. But by the way, if Wang sorry ve mistake here, the position gonna he can sorry Gukesh can win. But it's a GM, so it's a little chance to mistake at this position. He know this position very well because he played too much game on this game. So it's a draw. So Aniket, can you tell me what about Hari Krishna Prantal games? Look, it's also draw or not? I think it's a draw because look, here he cuts with rook at f3, f2. What I saw in you in analysis. Look, 0.13 or 0.12 or 0.2t is not too much for Angel to a winning. Look, again he goes to 0.0, a draw position. If he continues a rook at d3, he goes to rook f, rook f, rook to f3, check, and then king e4, rook at d3, king at d3, rook f3, rook f3 check, then cut the pawn, then rook a7 at the pawn, rook b4, rook h4 check, rook h1. uh, if you see this position, what do you think? It's a draw or win? Because the connected pawn, rook c1 check, then he goes to rook b1, then he goes to rook king c5, rook c1 check, then rook b1, king c6, rook c1 check. So the position very lost. If he goes whatever, if he goes this, what, nothing changes. This is pawn connected. If he do nothing, it's a loss for white. So this game is also draw. Yes, thank you, Niket. You also know that position is a draw. So I think India versus China match gonna be a draw. So Aniket, you were right. It's a draw, and we're waiting for the result. It's a time taking because it's a classical, so we wait. So it's time taking. Why not you tell that yes, Aniket, you ask me that where are you from? Bro, I'm from India and a state of Bihar. So I tell you, but I'm from Bihar, bro. Aniket, where are you from? I'm from Bihar. And which state from you? So this is the India versus China match. Mumbai, Mumbai, Aniket, bye, Mumbai. A city of amazing. You want Mumbai? Wow. Do you play many chess tournament at Mumbai? Because this is that in Mumbai many tournaments are there. Are you rated, Aniket? I think are you rated. So I'm focused on game. After what you look accurate move what I see in analysis. Rook G1 attacking on G2. So again king goes to king F2. So and now again he moves to rook C1, knight E2 for attacking rook. Let's see. It's a position to win. Look, Aniket. It's a plus position for white, but time taking to if black mistake here, it's gonna be a losing position for black. So it's a full packed drama game here. So Hari Krishna Pental game also in a position. Look. That position again comes. Rook F3 check. Now he goes to king again. So I think it's a 10 moves, I think, or 10 to 15 moves to draw this, or I think a result comes here. So Aniket, are you there? If you tell me, are you rated? Because you're from Mumbai, and I know various Mumbai's players that uh, they are many more rated players. So we're waiting. This is the classical. So we wait. Oh, Aniket, not till now. Oh, You're starting chess, or are you playing for more time? Tell me, how many tournaments you play in Mumbai, Aniket? Doing. So it's taking time for both of them. I think it's a glitch. So India versus China, and we also not known that why India versus China is also popular. Two games is important: India versus China or India versus Pakistan. Oh, Aniket, not single one, just online. Why not you play a tournament? Why not you play the physical tournaments? It's important for chess players. It's any problem? Or you just started your chess journey? Just do it, and Gukesh moves here. His move to rook b1 for attacking the knight. Look at this move. This move is not. So position is good for Gukesh. I think he not lose this position, or just wait for us. Hey Niket, are you there? If you're there, then tell me why you not play on a physical tournament? Because it's important for a chess player. Or I think you just started your chess journey. Look, Gukesh moves his knight. So he goes to knight c3 to attacking the rook. Gukesh. Wang Yue. So Hare Krishna Pental moves here. So it's check what We take rook f3 check. Then again, same move what we see in an analysis, that he goes to king c4. He got that pawn, rook cut on g3. Then he goes to b4. Then I think he cut the pat pawn. That's not too much. So we're gonna see the end of this India versus China match. So let's wait here what the result comes. But I think the result is gonna be a draw for India versus China. So it depends upon Gukesh versus V, or I think Wang Yu match is a draw with Hari Krishna. Both matches is draw, but let's see. So, so this is the position. So after this, I think I going to be rook b3. It's attacking two pawn. So we continue with knight. Sorry, a4. And look at this position. How Guk is set up. King support knight at the point of e2, and knight e2 support knight c3, and knight c3 supports a4. Connect, connect this uh, position. How this is a defense mode activated by Gukesh. And look, after this move, black plays here is a king e5 to come closer to pawns or knights of white. So that's why Gukesh plays here in a direct move here, not too much time taking. So he just moved g3 for blocking the position. Look, if you analyze, look at how many squares Gukesh currently captured. How many square? Look, it's f4, d f4 e4 d4, then uh, it's a d5. So, and if king wants to come in enter here, he first focus to exchange that pawn. That is a either. That's not also happen because of knight support. So if he goes to at a4, so he wants to go first to d6, then he goes to c5, then he comes to b4. But that's too much moves taken by black. That's why here black plays the rook b uh, 6. So let's see this position. What say? So again, this increases the chances of win, but it's a draw for Gukesh. Again, I said. So next move, I think it's a king e3, and again he goes to rook b3, king d3, rook b4, king c2. Sorry, c2. Then he goes back. So now the position of at the point where we see that a draw comes here. Look. Same move, same position. What we see in analysis. He goes to b4, rook at s3 is obvious for black, and that's also b5. He goes to rook h1 for pinning the pawn. Now it's gonna be checked. Perfectly check, or either he goes to rook b1. So let's see what's happened here. Aniket Nagapuri, not a single one, just online. Why, bro? Why you not play the tournaments? Tournaments is important for chess player. If you play online, it's good, but that online is a practice. You're gonna be play a tournament, then increase your ability of chess player. So look here, the move again come with rook d2. So now we see that position. It's not too much change here. It's rook check also, rook b1, sorry, c1 check, this check, rook b1 check, then check, 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 change. If you think do this, this game is over. We check, then check, on, check. Ah, this gonna be drain. Classical is amazing for us because, but the time of 1.5 minute, sorry, half minute, sorry, 1 and 30 minutes, uh, it's too much. Because it's current time, many young players or many focus on rapid blades bullet, but uh, chess player know by their standard rating of classical. If you are be 1700 in blades rapid or 1800 in bullet, and you not in a standard or classical rating is about the 1500 1400, so everyone is just like judge you as a 1500 player. But if your standard rating is 1700, it's mean a classical rating. But if your rapid rating is 1600 and 1500, so that's not matter. It's just by you with the 1700 rating. So classical is most important, and I like also classical games. Just do it, do it, do it. I am hungry. Just do it, bro. Because of this, I am too much angry and I'm gonna be drained now. Okay, just do it, please. So now after this move, so after this, we play the move of h6, and again king goes to king e3 and rook b1 b3. So what we see this position, same position, chances of winning or draw also. So I think Pental game is first to finish here. Look, what I say. He goes to rook b1. Then he goes to king c4. Not c4, it's king c5. Check, rook c1 check. Then he started the checking game. So I think it's in. I think Gukesh is gonna be a draw because he moves that move again, King D3, and again we goes to Rook B4. So it's continue, and I think it's a repeated draw. So the waiting for us to see the game ending, as I think it's a time Gukesh to draw this position. He go for a win, but if go for win, it's a. So if he continues, it's a repeated game or repeated moves can be draw. It's also on Hare Krishna. So I think both of them with sitting, it's behind. It's so they both see each other games. So it's a team game. So that's why, if it's not team game, I think they agree with the draw. So here the moves of case. He goes to that. Knight comes on knight g1. Let's see. It's also a draw. Nothing held here. Knight comes here, knight comes here, knight comes here, knight check comes, knight here, knight here. Nothing happened. Proper draw. Go. Let's turn around on the board. So Pental moves check and the Wang Yu goes to that. Yes, we also see rook here, rook b1. So it's proper draw, just like Arjun. So now the ending of this chess battle of India versus China, the top seated battles, is gonna to be end and then sometimes so at you see it's a Bang Yu versus Hari Krishna Pental and it's a proper draw but analysis we see here that look there is nothing, it's zero point 0.0, nothing changed, it's draw, it's proper draw, it's draw, it's draw, it's draw, it's draw, it's draw, it's draw, pawn push. I think waiting, but it's draw. 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 Just finish this game, Sai Krishna Pental. And Guke's game is also gonna be a draw. We waiting for the final result. So draw. Every four game of India versus China game gonna be draw. So this so why they are a top seeded teams. India versus China. There is a great history, and the history comes in a chess game. And we are waiting for also and most disappointment thing in here is we also want to see Gukesh versus Ding and this is chance to upcoming the greatest tournament of World Championship between Gukesh Tamaraju and Ding Liren of China. So you see the Ding Liren interview, he says Gukesh is a fan favorite. So yes, Gukesh is a fan favorite for World Championship, but he not say that he gonna be lose. So this year World Champions is gonna be crazy for Indians fans or Indian chess fans, because if Gukesh win, it's a great thing for Indian after the great Sir Visnath Anand. Uh, Another champions come from India. So in Singapore, we see at that time, and I am also there for a live stream. But now currently on a with uh, chess Olympiad. So look, after knight g2, sorry g1, rook goes to rook b8, and here comes with the knight c not knight f3 check. King goes to king f6, knight goes to knight d4. Look at this position. Ho, 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 ho. This is the chance. This is the chance. Bro, this is the chance. It's a position of plus minus 1.26, 1.13. Oh, ho, ho. If this position end, I think this gonna be a win for a white. Let's see. Let's see, bro. Let's see. Knight. So if he started, he gonna be attacking. So Gukesh in a mode of winning position, I think. Look at the analysis. It's said that it's a plus minus of 1.0, 1.03, 1.22. So it's a chance. It's not said that he wins, but it's a chance. So if Gukesh take time, he gonna do for a win. Gukesh, Gukesh. Gukesh, Gukesh. He goes to rook d8 for pinning that knight. Gukesh, Gukesh. Just comment it. Bro, Gukesh, support the Gukesh. Support Indian team. Look, tell me, who is your best player for you or for yourself to see or you want to meet? It's Prague, it's Arjun, it's Vedit, it's Hari Krishna Pental. So, who you want to meet and who is your best player to meet you Just tell me, bro. It's a chat time. It's in, so just chat with me. Oh ho ho! The result comes. I think results comes. Look, there is only one game here. I think Hari Krishna Pental and Wang game gonna be a draw. So I think this is a chance that Gukesh takes, but it's a draw. If he gonna be draw, it's good for the team. So I think Gukesh try for the win. So now the India versus China game is on a draw position where 1.5 point for both. Now the Gukesh Tamarazu is the final match who shows who is gonna win this match or round 7 of India versus China. It's Gukesh D versus VE, and now the current position said that it's a position of win for a white or it's a draw. So there is no chance for black here. So please support, pray for Indian team. Just do it. Gukesh can win. We support Gukesh. Just tell us, Gukesh, Gukesh. Sorry for my voice. Currently, it's not a good voice for me because of some problem. So now the that not move by Gukesh. So Gukesh take time. Just support everyone. Gukesh, Gukesh. Because if Gukesh win, India wins. The battle between India versus China, the great history of India versus China, and now this history on a chess game of India versus China. So now this time for us. Look again. VE goes to Gukesh goes to King E3, and now again Rook C8. So let's see the moves. Ho 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 ho! Look, 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 look. That's the position of plus minus. You see, 1.111. So here's a chance, but it's take time, and I don't want to wait too much for this. So Case can win this game. So just support Gukesh here. Just pray for him to win this game. Guki. And if you this game ending, I'm gonna be analyze all this game of India versus China of Gukesh Tomarazu. You see how he come back. If you want, I show you that where he was to at the position where he lose that position. Let's see. I show you that position. I want that position and the amazing comeback of Gukesh. Wait a minute, I show you. Just a minute, just a minute. Look, look, this position. It's a minus plus. It's a black win position. Minus 1.25, minus 1.09. A position can a difference between a GMs, which create a position of winning. Look at this position. You think the current position of Gukesh is just like this? It's a mistake of Wei E who loses this position, who cut that pawn first. It's not terms. Bishop cut c4. It's not terms. But he cuts that pawn of E cut f5, and that's I think the mistake. He goes first to knight f5, but he goes to E cut f5, and that's I think it's a mistake. So it's knight f3, and again is you see, and that moves comes with v. So this is what I say, the comeback of Gukesh. Look, same move, but one move changes the game, and that's why it's important for us that if you moves well, first you see what happened. Look, it's knight a5 comes, as the engine said, and he do after this move. And here is not move of e cut f5. Why he cut if e cut f5? I don't think it's a good move. And what the engine said. So if he knight e5 continues, same move. Just look, knight a rook k, then he comes, then pawn push, then he. So it's a attacking position from black, but he missed down that move. Just like Gukesh, I don't think Gukesh also mistake that position. That's why he's the position of that here. But it's look, pawn cut, and here start the Gukesh comeback. He not loses that position. He continues position with, and here is an amazing rook exchange with two pieces, and the position ends. So now, let's see. Again, same move. Again, rook c1, king d3. So I think Gukesh not going for win. I think he go for. So knight e2 is a good move. So this is the position where you think to go. So it's take time. Wait. I don't want to wait, but this game is amazing. I just don't only sit up for 2.5 or 3 hours on a chair. I don't stand here and then I get a pain on here. But this game is amazing. You see, after this, many streamers can know why Gukesh is a. I think is a amazing. So after this, again he goes. Ho, Gukesh know that move. He goes to knight e2 after this. So he continues to a winning position. So let's see. So now the position of winning for Gukesh at the VE. So look, it's gonna be interesting. We want Gukesh versus Ding, but Gukesh versus V is also amazing. I think it's a game of interesting because if you started with this game, you started both amazing. At the point where a mistake by Gukesh, and that mistake is much too much for GMs. But again, mistake, and then Gukesh start his comeback. And now it's a position of, or it's a time for Gukesh to attack the black and VE. And if he wins, India win on this round 7 battle with China. So just support India. Just support Gukesh. Just pray for India. Just pray for Gukesh to win this match for India. So now look, VE moves his rook to rook B1. So let's see what changes. Oh ho ho. Again. It's a plus minus 1.29. What also we see before analysis. So there is two moves. If you go for worst, nothing change. So it's h5, knight goes to knight f3, king goes to d6, knight here, knight here, knight here, knight here, knight check, king, row, king, king, look, etc. So it's time taking. Just support Gukesh. So now look comes what we see analysis, knight d5 check, king e5, and now let's see what the next move comes here. So there is a good move. Just little bit for us to finish this game. Come, bro, come. Everyone comes for support the case. Look, we moves his rook to rook h1. Let's see. So So look here, it's a knight. So the next move comes with knight f3. If you think, if he cuts this pawn, but that's not possible. It's a check. So he goes to king d6. Then he pushes this pawn, goes to this, knight this, pawn push, knight here, knight here, knight pawn cut this. So this position I think goes to again a draw, but let's see. We're waiting for the result. Because this is the last game of India versus China. Because the previous games of India versus China, of the first game of Praggnanandhaa is draw, the second game of Arjun is draw, and the third game of Hari Krishna Pental is also draw. And now the chance of uh, Gukesh to a draw, either a win. So let's see. But we support Gukesh. So we want to Gukesh to win this game. So we just wait. So look, he moves that knight to knight f3. Check. So this is it. He goes to king d6. And now, what I say that it's king d6 and h4. So now in the end position coming of this game of Cookies versus VE. So just wait it. And support Cookies for if he wins, amazing. If he draw, amazing. Support Cookies. So here he comes with knight rook h3. What we see in this analysis, that's why his accuracy of GMs. Just wait for the final result. I think today Vidit can play, but he not play. It's why not? It's a team, so captain decided who plays or not. Gukesh. There's no Gukesh. So he comes with knight e2. What we see. So I think this can be a draw. Either if a mistake by black. The next move. Pawn push of f4. I think for black. So it started the game. What I said that it's f5, sorry f4. Then knight goes to knight g1. Then rook h1, h cut, sorry g cut f4, rook cut h4. So this is a draw position, proper draw position. Look, So I think I not done this full match of cookies because of some work, but at the end I said that this is a draw, so don't think, just wait. Look, guys, look at this. Gukesh win this game. Amazing. I don't believe it. How he come back and beat the VE. India beats China. I the three and two and half and half. What a game. What a comeback. I don't believe it. Just amazing game. I saw you just this for you how where when he just lose that game at the point and he come back and win this game and also win for the team of India. Amazing Gukesh, just India. Amazing. Look at this. I saw you. This is the game of Gukesh. Just look, it's equal, 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 equal. And this position, look at this is minus 1.25, and now the changing here the mistake by V, and now continues. Gukesh continues this game and comeback is amazing. Look at this, it's a position of draw, but he continues. And what I said before, that if he mistake, Gukesh can win because this game was crooked. Look at this. So this is the game of Gukesh and we India win this match between China. Look, India beats China with 2.5 and 1.5. Gukesh fate, VA in Praggnanandhaa draw, Arjun draw, and Hari Krishna also draw. So that's for all, and now solely lead India in chess Olympiad. So thank you all who support me for this live stream. Next time we also meet. So thank you and bye. And just say India. India beats China. India beats China at 2.5 and 1.5 in chess Olympiad. Just rock it. Just do it. Cookies is amazing. Thank you. It's live stream gonna be over. So thank you.